now, let's move on into the introduction of malic acid. The functional group of malic acid is carboxylic acid, and its molecular formula is C4H6O5. The IUPAC name for malic acid is 2-hydroxylbutane dioic acid. Malic acid occurs naturally in many fruits and contributes to their sour taste, especially in apple. This reflected in its name, which comes from the word malum, which means apple. The physical properties of malic acid is a white crystalline solid that is soluble in water. And malic acid are able to exist in two stereoisomic form, which is L-malic acid that is naturally produced and commonly used in food and beverages industry, and D-malic acid that are synthetically produced and commonly used in the industrial application.
Next, I am going to talk about the physical and chemical properties of malic acid. The chemical formula of malic acid is C4H6O5. Secondly, the boiling point for malic acid is the malic acid will decompose before boiling. Other than that, malic acid is odorless or it smells slightly acidic smell. The melting point of this acid is 101 to 103. This means that the acid will change to anhydrous form when the temperature reaches 101 to 103 degrees Celsius. Next, the malic acid is soluble in water, ethanol, and methanol. And finally, for some other physical properties of malic acid is it has a sour taste. It is because malic acid mostly come from fruit such as apple, banana, and papaya. Now we will talk about the chemical properties of malic acid. Malic acid is a diprotic acid. Diprotic acid means that it can donate two protons in aqueous solution. Secondly, when malic acid react with alcohol, it will form an ester. This process is known as esterification. Esterification of malic acid is diethyl malic. Thirdly, during decarboxylation, malic acid will lose CO2 molecule, especially under acidic or enzymatic condition. Fourthly, when malic acid becomes oxidized, it will turn into oxaloacetic acid. This can be involved in metabolic pathways such as Krebs cycle. It can also be oxidized by strong oxidizing agent in the lab to form products like carbon dioxide and water. Last but not least, malic acid has participation in biochemical pathway. Malic acid acts as an intermediate in the citric acid Krebs cycle, essentially in cellular respiration.
Next, we will look at malic acid benefits. Malic acid benefits humans in many ways, such as flavor enhancers, food preservation, to support organic and natural product standards, for liver health and detoxification, aids in energy production, and last but not least, skincare. Secondly, malic acid also benefits living organisms. Malic acid enhances the growth and activity of beneficial soil bacteria like Bacillus species, which creates organic acids and enzymes. These bacteria dissolve potassium from mineral sources through acidification, enzymatic degradation, and chelation that will increase potassium supply near the roots. Studies suggest that malic acid mixed with potassium fertilization enhances potassium content in leaves and fruits that will improve photosynthetic rate, water use efficiency, and fruit soluble solid content. Thirdly, malic acid also benefits the environment. Its plant derived, non GMO origin and minimal processing are consistent with organic farming practices and sustainable food production, encouraging ecologically conscious consumption. Malic acid is available as a natural product certified by a variety of organic standards, including US Natural, EU Natural, and non GMO. This ensures that it meets organic production standards, making it appropriate for use in organic food, beverages, and cosmetic. Malic acid, a biodegradable and generally recognized as safe chemical, complements organic formulation that prioritizes environmental sustainability and consumer friendly. Last but not least, malic acid also benefit industries. Malic acid enhances the sweetness and overall flavor profile of fruit juices, sweets, jams, and wine by adding a pleasant tart, sour, or fruity taste. This flavor enhancing quality aids producers in producing better tasting and refreshing goods. Malic acid prolongs the shelf life of processed foods and baked products by preventing microbacterial growth and lowering moisture content. Moreover, we will be looking at malic acid uses. Is useful in biological activity, pharmacology, and medical properties. For biological activity, consuming malic acid during pregnancy improves fetus metabolic health by altering gut microbiota. This supplementation enhances antioxidant capacity and glucose metabolism in offspring, reducing beneficial bacteria linked to insulin resistance and boosting those linked to better glucose metabolism and antioxidant status. In addition, pharmacology. Malic acid is a powerful antioxidant that promotes skin cell turnover, revealing younger skin. It stimulates collagen production to maintain skin's elasticity. This leads to a smoother skin texture and diminished signs of aging. Effectively unclog pores and remove excess sebum, reducing acne formation for a clearer complexion. Malic acid also aids in liver protection by enhancing antioxidant defenses by protecting liver cells from oxidative damage and inflammation. It also acts as a metal chelator, binding toxic metals in the liver and facilitating its removal, reducing toxic stress on the liver. Last but not least, malic acid is also useful in medical properties. Malic acid has been shown to help reduce fatigue associated with conditions such as chronic fatigue syndrome. Malic acid supplementation has been found to increase mitochondrial respiration and ATP formation as it improves several benefits for tiredness and fatigue due to its role in energy production within the body. It is an essential component in the Krebs cycle, a vital metabolic process that produces ATP that provides the main source of energy for cell. By boosting cellular energy production, malic acid supports in this cycle and can decrease exhaustion and increase stamina. This effect may also benefit healthy individuals seeking to maximize their energy and physical performance.
Moving on to the reactions of malic acid. The first one is esterification of malic acid with methanol. 2-hydroxybutane dioic acid will be heated with 2 molecules of methanol in the presence of concentrated sulfuric acid to form dimethyl 2-hydroxybutane dioate, which is an ester, and 2 molecules of water. The next reaction is neutralization of malic acid with sodium hydroxide. 2-hydroxybutane dioic acid will react with sodium hydroxide to form disodium 2-hydroxybutane dioate and water. Lastly is the reduction of malic acid into an alcohol. 2-hydroxybutane dioic acid will be reduced by strong reducing agent such as LiAlH4, which is lithium aluminum hydride, in the presence of water to form 1,2,4 butanediol and 2 molecules of water. In conclusion, malic acid, a naturally occurring decarboxylic acid found in fruits like apples and grapes, is characterized by its sour taste, melting and boiling point, solubility in water, and distinct odor. It exhibits acidity due to its two carboxyl groups and undergoes reactions like esterification, neutralization, decarboxylation, and oxidation. Biologically, malic acid metabolisms improve exercise performance and regulates blood pressure. Industrially, it is used as food additive, flavoring agent, and acidity regulator.
This is the references that we use while we are conducting studies about malic acid. Most of these references come from Google Scholar.